These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Masterful batting. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. That was a stunning shot. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. He's not going to miss out on those. That's high in the air. Excellent dive. Superb reflexes. That could well be the catch of the match. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. In the air. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman has played all around that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. In the air. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Poor running between the wickets. Really poor. That's high in the air. That's an excellent throw.
Whole world's watching, champ.
Up in the air. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on to that. Just that one to perfection. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Oh, that must be out. The umpire thinks otherwise. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Well, that's close. The bowler thinks he's out. But the umpire says not out. and he decides not to take the review. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Huge appeal. And the deadly finger goes up. Goes upstairs. Batsman in a spot of bother there.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact in line. Wickets hitting.
Up goes the finger. Excellent bowling. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. The bowler must try and keep this new batsman on strike and create pressure. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. That was a moral victory for the bowler. In the air. Oh, he has put that down. He'd be disappointed with himself there. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. In the air. Excellent dive. Superb reflexes. That could well be the catch of the match. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Good bowling. It beats them all, ends up. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you caught. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Last ball coming up. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. The batting team is managing a good run rate, that's for sure. Good shot for a single. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Excellent running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. And the batting power play comes to an end. Good shot for a single. Finds the fielder, couldn't find that gap. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Excellent running between the wickets. Turned away for a single. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Well, you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Excellent running between the wickets. Good shot for a single. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Very good running between the wickets. Handsomely played, but straight to the fielder though. Pace bowler comes back into the attack. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Couldn't time that well as you'd have liked. Feel the bowler should be around that good length area more. Good shot for a single. Finds the fielder, couldn't find that gap. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Turned away for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Very good running between the wickets. Last ball coming up. Squeeze a single there, good running. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it.